The last football game is this Friday at Burlesque at 6 p.m.
The theme is PJs. So say goodnight to Burlesque.
Winter sports start November 18th. Sign up on February.
There will potentially be a volleyball game this Saturday.
Here's the Sources of Strength quote of the week. Don't count the days, make the days count. Bring your student IDs to get your food.
Do I scare you, Uncle? Because I'm starting to think I scare you. Me, scare you! Look at me, everyone! How big am I? How tall? How scary? Ha, go ahead. Lock me up, wall me in, kill me if you're going to. But guess what? The damage is already done. I buried my brother, and the word is already out. You know the thing about words, don't you, Uncle? How they move like pollen through the city? If the door is shut, they come in through the window. And if the window's shut, they find a crack in the wall. Light places and dark places, hard places and easy places. It's all the same to them. And there's no law on earth that can keep them out.
Go ahead and rant. Tell us about love and words and doing the right thing. Everyone here knows the truth about you, Antigone. You've made sure of that. Public humiliation's been your forte. I can't even count the phone calls from the police station, the emergency room, the rehab, and your sister, or my son, or my wife jumped to attention and ran to bail you out. Well, this time it's different. Look around you. Every person in this room has lost someone. A brother, a sister, a mother, a father, a friend, a husband, a child! We haven't even finished counting the bodies. This little girl's father died in the war, and you expect us to bury her daddy alongside his killer? That man's sister starved in the siege. That boy's father and uncle dead on the battlefield. My son, my own child, Megarius. And you, what do? You break the law, and for what? To bury a murderer.
Polynices was my brother. I loved him and I buried him. It's not so hard to understand.
It isn't just about you anymore. You've put the city at risk. And this time you pay the penalty, and not even your uncle, the king, can bail you out.
I want you to think about your last memory before you came here. Where were you?
By the sea, on the beach.
What were you doing?
I was playing.
Alone?
With my brother. We were waiting for my father. He was returning from war. We ran to meet him, and then...
What?
And then she...
Who is she?
Woman I called mother.
What about her?
She ran to him too.
Did she seem happy to see him?
I thought so.
And then what?
She embraced him. And for a moment in time, everything was right in the world. But then she reached around and she had a dagger. Her lover's. I watched her stab my father. He fell to the ground, a pool of gritty, sandy blood. I ran to him and pressed myself against his wound, and then I saw his life flicker out. I searched in her eyes, wanting her to hold me, wanting her to tell me it was a mistake. She called me a stupid child. She told me she was glad he was dead. How could I love him? She said. And then she held out her hands stained with his blood. She told me to come to her, but I wouldn't. I refused.
That's enough for today. You need your rest.
If you want to see what happens next,
Come
see Antigone Now and Electra.
Coming soon to a black box theater near you.
Also, come see the Understudy show this Thursday, November 7th. Be there right after school because it starts at 4 p.m.
Today during your advisory, you'll be receiving these gratitude leaves. And on them, you're going to be writing what you're thankful for and why you're thankful for them. And later this week, they'll be posted around Up Wa-Hi. For example, I wrote my cat because she's cute.